What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to CVT. It's me, Ditto, here with another review, this time of the Yamaha 450. It's a dirt bike. Anyway, of it, we're going to be using the review format that we did for the KTM. Nice. I've got the wrap for it because I've got this permanent season pass. Not just the one season pass, the permanent season pass. And stuff is good. Hopefully this is going to be a good bike, because I'm quite frankly had enough of class 1 bikes. I want to get into the more powerful stuff. You know, the real, properly meaty stuff. 200 miles an hour, effectively, is what I'm saying. Anyway, getting into the city race now. What I have noticed is the acceleration isn't actually as good as the KTM. Quite interesting. But it does have a high top speed. Actually, the highest in class 1. Well, outside of the two cars in the electric car pass, but we don't count those as class 1 cars. Still has, obviously, the classic bike problem of not being able to get the back wheel over a curb without having a seizure. That's not the official term for it, by the way. Getting through this corner now. Just realised I was in first person, so had to... Just realised I was in third person, had to go into first person. And then realised I missed a shortcut. I am an idiot. Right, coming up straight now. 110, 120, 130. Full chat. This is one of my favourite corners in the game. Flat out from the bridge. Through that corner. It's very nice. Then through that sweeper. Along this straight here. Another 90 left. Another straight leading up to the Season 6 jump. Or is it? Yeah, Season 6. And then across the line. 48.8. Very nice. Now let's head over to the mountain pass. This one's going to be interesting in the mountain pass because, like the KTM, it doesn't actually have that high of a top speed. And obviously the mountain pass is better if you have a high top speed and acceleration, because it means you can use the brakes more, you can steer harder, really get to the limit of your car, or bike, obviously. Yeah, just pop a wheelie, why not? The one gimmick of this, of these bikes is being able to wheelie. Let's use it. I swear no one actually uses bikes until they obviously released this new season. Like, I never saw anyone using them. They even locked them to their own exclusive dealership, which made no sense. Yeah, kind of weird. Yep, overshot that corner as normal. Who's surprised? No one. Going through the housing estate now for the trip back down. The trip back down is always much more fun than the trip back up. I'm not sure why I recorded the RWB going up it. Should have recorded it coming down. Doing 133. Feeling much more frenetic. It's a nice feeling, you know. Coming down now. And then let's head over to the Season 9 motocross race. I was actually doing it for my tasks earlier in the Hurricane Storato. Got quite a bit of air in the Hurricane Storato. It's very bouncy, that car. Interesting. It's also very fast. 236 miles an hour in an off-roader. I mean, it's not like the G63 does 237 miles an hour. Anyway, we're here at the motocross race. Very nice. Obviously, I bounced myself out of control because those ridges are a pain in the backside. Just like they were in the original off-road race. Please give us an off-road race, Foxy. Please. I'll donate 1 million to you on here. I'm desperately trying to be ironic and failing miserably. Anyway, let's go. What's it called? Motocross race. Why don't they add a rallycross race instead? That'd be nice. Mixture of tarmac and dirt. That'd be fun. Right, rev it up, this engine. It's a very nice engine. Back to first person, obviously. Here we go, 70 over a jump. Decent. A little bit of, oh god, what happened to my voice? Anyway, over these tabletop ramps. They're quite fun. They're even more fun when you're doing 100. Because they genuinely tend to make you crash. Unfortunately, this bike only does 133 standard, and we're testing it standard because, you know, what's the point in having it tuned if people aren't going to test it tuned? Test it how you get it. Some people don't have the money to tune it. I'm not one of them, though. Right, on to the second lap. This is the one that matters. Little bit there. Keeping it nice and low through that banked corner. Over the tabletop ramp, number 1, number 2. And then the third in that trio. Another set of tabletop ramps, another 3. I span over the second one because I didn't get the line right. I'm an idiot. Over another one now. Very high in these banked corners. You do not want to go this high. Try and keep it low like I'm doing in that set. Just here. Through the last corner. Try and miss some of the ridges. Like this set. 47.2. Hold on, is that slower than the, what was it, the KTM? I don't know, but, hopefully not. Right, rally race. This one's going to be fun, hopefully. I mean, it's an off-road bike, so it should be good in an off-road race. But like a rally off-road race rather than an actual off-roaders off-road race. Something where you'd see like Jeeps and G-Wagons and Raptors. Oh, the performance bundle's still on sale. Interesting, you would have thought they'd use the Moto bundle in this week's rotation, but no. Bit of an L for Foxy there, not gonna lie, I'm kidding. Foxy, this season's pretty good. Just make it about cars next time, please. Right, let's go. Off the line. Passing the first checkpoint, a bit of air over the ramps. Lands quite lightly, but not lightly enough. Through the chicane. Very, very narrow line through that banked corner. A little bit of air. Oh, hello, that was quite good through that corner. I'm impressed. Get up to speed. About 100. Little nosedive over the bridge. How did I make that gap? I understeered wildly through that corner and then made it through the gap between the hay bale and the tree. And then promptly hit a hay bale wall. Of course. Right. Through this chicane. Into the water. Little bit too much understeer there. And spinning. Good air over the bridge. Very good. I like that, actually. Could have got it through that gap, but I'm bad at driving. I'm even worse at riding bikes. Anyway, across the line. 44 point... That's actually a really good time. Tell you what, it did feel good out there. I reckon it'd feel even better if we had some, like, rally tyres on it. rally tyres, tuned engine, because what's an off-road dirt bike or quad bike if it isn't stock? Real. Like, it's not real if it isn't, running at least double its standard horsepower. It does not exist. Anyway, got the mountain race now. One of my favourite races. Very fun. Things you might not know about Yamaha. Well, they make pianos. No, I'm being serious. They literally make pianos. I've used a Yamaha piano before. Of course, that was ages ago. I haven't been on a piano since. No, I have, but I hate them. Right, off the line. It was also piano wood that was in the dashboard of the Toyota 2000 GT. Their piano wood. I really like the Toyota 2000 GT. Absolutely the best Japanese car there is. Did I just offend every single RX-7, whatever it's called, Skyline and Superfan? Yes, I did, and I don't care. Anyway, taking some nice corner cuts thanks to this lovely little turning ability. It's called having good steering. Nice through that corner. Now we're into the actual twisty bits. It does kind of need a little bit of brakes just to keep it on the tightest path, but you can probably get away without braking. You could probably get away with lifting as well. Oh, that was smooth over the tabletop bridge. Just straight up one side, boing into the air, straight back down. Very good. Through this tunnel. I'm getting headbutted by my cat. Of course you are. He's very happy. Oh look, the sun went down when we were in the tunnel. That's quite cool. We could make some cool transitions that way. Etc. Racing down this slope here. It's a tricky braking point, but luckily you pretty much don't need to brake until you're on the apex of the corner, just to keep the nose from going off the edge, because this doesn't have any runoff when you're on some of the cliff faces. Down through the last chicane, no need to lift. Full throttle, 120, 130, 153.5. Very fast. Much faster than the K-Tron, like 7.5 seconds. Good job. And now we've got the circuit. And then we've got the drag race. Reversing. Yeah, I might as well just use the wheelie feature to turn around. That did not go well. Right, actually go into the circuit now. Very nice. I don't like using the teleport feature because the teleport feature is just for new people that don't know where any of the races are. I'm not a new person. As shown by my near enough to 69 million. Nice. I'm so immature. Oh dear, what is wrong with me? Everything. Finally got the circuit. Very nice. I don't think it'll handle very well on here because it seems to me like it's more of an off-road bike. The mountain was fine because obviously it's mainly long straights. Still, who knows? Could surprise us. Anyway, just had to do a little bit more censorship. I forgot to put Do Not Disturb on, and now I'm getting Discord messages from mid-CDT's server. Where I'm a mod, you should join him. He's quite nice. Yeah. Right, on the circuit now, through the first chicane. Under the bridge. This is a circuit I am getting used to very quickly now. It was added over a month and a half ago, if you can realise that. Which means we've been a month and a half without the original circuit. Well, for this map anyway. Very sad. I miss it. Anyway, skid corner there. Showing why I called it skid corner, because you skid through it. Who's surprised there? Wide to narrow. obviously through there. I can't remember what I called that corner. Round the banking. Accelerate up the straight to top speed. This car actually feels like the gear ratios fit it perfectly and it doesn't just bang into a limiter. I'm not sure if I like it more than the acceleration boost, but, you know. Every cloud... No, it's not every cloud has a silver lining. It's swings and roundabouts. Brake, drift through there. Skid corner. Rears its head again. I can never get it right. Through these corners onto the banking now. It's getting a bit higher than I want to be honest. Hitting the wall because what's driving talent? Dunno, never had any. Brake steering, not brake steering, I went flat through there. Up to a drift corner. This is a corner where you drift through it deliberately, or you can choose to drift through it. That's where I drift through, mainly. Obviously, just using junction 1, now junction 2. Skid corner very nearly, claiming another victim, but not quite. I got on top of it once. Good. And then finally through junction 3 onto the banking. Coming round this corner now, up to the last straight. 132 miles an hour. 45.7. Maybe it could have been better. I don't know. More importantly, we're now just going to head over to the drag race. Because that's the last race of this review. Sad. I actually really like this bike. Foxy's put together a pretty good season 9. No duds, as such. Whereas with season 8, quite a few duds. So, maybe for once these cars are not better than bikes. Wait for the race to count down. I wish there was an instant race option. Stops people from messing around with your races when you don't want them to. Public servers, I'm looking at you. Bang, off the line. I was very late in saying that. I was very delayed. Mainly because I'm quite slow in the head today, if you know what I mean. You probably don't know what I mean. That's not the point. Cross the line, 15.782. I reckon on an eighth of a mile, the KTM would probably beat it, but obviously because this Yamaha is much faster, obviously the KTM doesn't beat it. Now we're just going to tune it. Because we're at the end of the review now. I'm not sure what to think about this car. Adding a turbo onto it does fix the acceleration problem. I just don't know why, but it feels like there's something missing every time you're on the road. But every time you're off the road, you know, on the rally race or even the motocross race sometimes, it feels complete. So I would say this is definitely a really good bike to use for the rally race and the motocross race. Just when you take it on the road, it just doesn't feel right. Just randomly messing around on the ice race because I don't know at this point. Anyway, this is the last dirt bike I'm going to be driving on here. Well, until they release another one. So, yeah, tomorrow we use the Suzuki GSX. Thank you for watching.